Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend D.G. Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes, or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there.
Excelsior!
I'm here for Peter.
Hello and welcome back to another week of the Ultimate Spider-Cast. More cannon fodder summer for you kids. I am Phil, joining me as always, now the only other co-host of Ultimate Spider-Cast it is.
Little Hellfire.
Listen to the enthusiasm in her voice for that. Alright kids, so yes, we started a new month of Cannon Fodder Summer, the last for this year, with, of course, the Scorpion. See, the shocker just wanted to roll off my tongue, but I caught myself. I said,
Last and certainly least, Scorpion.
yes. But I just say Cannon Fodder, and shocker just wants to roll off my tongue.
It's a lot of S's. It's a lot of S's in the Rogues Gallery.
Oh yeah, shocker, Scorpion, they're a bunch of S's, you're right.
Snake Society,
Bunch of aces. Alright, so yes. So for the first week of Scorpion, we're going to cover his first appearances from Amazing Spider-Man 20 and 29. Of course, back in that golden era. So yes, penciled by Steve Ditko, and of course, written by you-know-who.
Excelsior!
edited by you-know-who.
Excelsior!
Editing yourself. Good work if you can get it. I would know.
At least they gave Sam Rosen a shekel, so there's that.
Mm-hmm. This era in comics, I just imagine a bunch of like old white guys around typewriters smoking cigars.
Well, they weren't even that old.
That's true.
That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, but back in the day, everyone looked older.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if it was all the smoke or what, but
It's all the smoke and lead, but and asbestos.
Exactly. What's in the water? We don't know. We don't need to know. All right. All right. So, should we get to these? All right. Now, for the first appearance of the Scorpion, Amazing Spider-Man number 20 from January 1965. The Coming of the Scorpion. Or Spidey Battle Scorpy. Oh, wow. All right. So, yes.
Yikes.
Yes. Right. Yes. Writer and editor, as we said, Stan Lee.
Excelsior!
Penciler and inker, Steve Ditko. And letterer, Sam Rosen. They have something for Sam. Alright. As Peter walks home from school, his spider sense tells him that someone is following him home, and he tries to figure out who. Yeah. Don't call the cops or not.
It's ting ting tingalid, ting ting tingalid.
But comes up empty. Meanwhile, Jonah Jameson is at the Daily Bugle and sees an article about a scientist who can create artificial mutations in animals.
I don't want to know what they're up to. Not my business.
Well.
Maybe somebody should check in on that.
Are you saying someone's being a bad boy? Jameson realizes he can use this to get rid of Spider-Man. Gargan and Jameson, because again, Matt Gargan was the private eye that Jameson had following Peter Parker. Nothing creepy about that.
Just enjoy your exclusive photos. I mean, like, you're following around a 15-year-old, 16-year-old boy,
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. No, that's not creepy at all. I love, when years and years later, when Hobgoblin's blackmailing him, the story comes out that he created the Scorpion. But it's like, shouldn't the story have been, he was stalking his 16-year-old boy? Creepy. So Gargan and Jameson visit the laboratory of Dr. Farley Stillwell, where Jameson offers the doctor a whole $10,000 to make Matt Gargan stronger than Spider-Man. Although this was 65, 10,000 was like, what, $1 million? Now you're lucky you can fill up your gas tank for 10,000. After the transformation, the doctor...
Oh, it's like 100,000 basically in 2024.
Okay. Or it was back then it was 100,000. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was like 95,000 and some change.
That's a little better. Here, let me radically
What's
alter
a new
your
car? Cash off the lot.
Let me radically.
And I'm talking that's like a Ford Focus.
Let me radically alter your body and DNA and everything. You can get a brand new car. Okay.
I mean, people winning the Olympics. I mean, Americans only get like 37,000. People are getting whole house, 3-bedroom apartments, and like 100K, 300K. I don't even think our medals are real gold between us, but never mind that.
Were they made out of the tops of yogurt containers, like in that early episode of The Office?
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. America's just third world country with the Gucci belt. Always remember that.
What are you saying? United States is just that girl sitting in the bar waiting for a rich husband to come along?
Yeah, and Daddy Russia is broke too, so good luck. We'll have to go to Mama China. That's the only person with money left in the world, so.
Suckle at the teeth of China. Oh, my.
Suck.
All right.
That one was for you, Noel, I guess?
I guess. After the transformation, the Doctor outfits Mac with a scorpion outfit complete with an incredibly deadly tail. Spider-Man revisits the Daily Bugle to investigate, and as he leaves, he's attacked by Scorpion. Back at the lab, Dr. Stillwell realizes the awful mistake. Now he realizes the awful mistake he's made, and figures out that Mac Gargan will lose himself and become more and more evil as time goes on. At the Bugle, Spider-Man and Scorpion fight, and Spider-Man gets his own webbing thrown back at him and lays defeated.
Wow.
And baby bird him. Not in the face.
Not in the face!
Again, I mean, come on, he's a teenage kid. Teenage boy, that's webbing's going all over the place, you know?
Just a sticky old mess, ain't he?
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, so...
And of course, in true Spider-Man villain fashion, he goes to rob a bank.
Hey man, I miss those days. Scorpion, elated with his victory, defies Jameson and runs away to start his money-making crime spree. What, a reality show? Oh, I'm sorry, that's Marvel Comics, never mind. Dr. Stillwell catches up with Scorpion and tries to cure him. In desperation, he climbs up a building after Scorpion, but loses his grip and falls to his death. Oh, my lord.
Oh, this is some Batman shit right here, bro.
He climbed up like 3 stories. I'm like, really? And he had like this big jug of sand.
Get back here, you!
I'm not drinking that. Well, who said it was going in that end?
Giving the old grandma old-fashioned remedy, eh? Right up the butt.
Wow.
Better out than in.
In the butt is fine.
Here, drink this moonshine. It'll make you feel better. But yeah.
What are we in Kentucky?
Oh my. Well, got enough people on the team, could be. Yeah.
I spend too much money on tobacco and Mountain Dew.
Doctor, falls to his death. Scorpion and Spider-Man trade blows until Spider-Man gets knocked down again and hears Betty Brant scream. Scorpion knows that Jonah Jameson is the only person alive who knows his true identity and realizes he must kill. No one must know his secret.
Snap.
As well, Spider-Man defeats Scorpion, but Jameson comes out as the hero for catching Scorpion in his office, with no one knowing his true origin. Well, not until Amazing 250 or so.
Yeah.
I love Peter's like, oh, who's that guy following me? I guess not important. All right, so.
This is the better of the older stories. I mean, the art is awful. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to hold you. That cover is not enticing.
Yeah, I mean...
Maybe in 1965, but not today.
I think Ditko gets a lot of credit just because he created the look for Spider-Man. Besides that, I mean, it's...
Look at this Scorpion outfit. This is atrocious.
I know. Again, I mean, it looks like, I don't know. Looks like he's like, is that a tail or is that sausage? I don't know.
I don't know and I don't want to know. I'll do it.
What? Lilith,
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
What is this? What is this?
It's just like a green jumpsuit with a green ski mask and a tail. Yeah.
And this guy defeated Spider-Man. Okay. Whatever.
Well, again, Stan was always trying to hype up his villains.
Like, babes, Your villains are never going to be anything. I'm sorry. That's just not your wheelhouse.
Well, no. I mean, Green Goblin became something. Doc Ock. But...
He's iconic, but he's still not really, truly a good villain. Like,
Who?
it doesn't make sense that his arch villain has tangential ties. I'm sick of old men being Spidey's freaking ops, bro. Like, give me somebody that I actually believe could kick his ass. He needs a bane. Granted, Craven didn't bury him.
Yeah.
But still, somebody's got to break that Spidey back, and not just Mary Jane.
Whoa, hey, oh.
Spider-Man's power bottom if you don't know.
But no, literally on the first page, Stan says, keep an eye on the startling Scorpion. We predicted he's definitely a candidate for the Supervillain Hall of Fame.
Hall of Lame? Oh, bro, we need a segment.
Why did you come up with the beginning of the summer? The Hall of Lame. We should have did that.
Hey, next year. There's always next year.
Yes.
Or we can make it our multi-part Patreon special for next year. Up to you.
Oh, there you go.
Get your votes and ranks in. Get the whole team in on who's your least favorite villain.
We have like an awards night, and it's all the Hall of Lame candidates. Yes.
We'll have different categories. Worst costume, worst power, worst tech.
You got to be on camera. We got to dress up. Oh my lord. Yes.
We'll have it at the end of the year though, so it'll be like every category for 11 months, and then we'll announce and have a big little fancy award ceremony. There you go, patrons. Let us know if that's what you want for 2025. If not, we take your silence as permission. Unlike me, who I need written and verbal consent from.
Oh yeah, for certain things. Yes. Remember at the end of the year on Spider-Cast when we do the best stuff of the year and stuff. Oh yeah, the Hall of Lame. Oh my effing lord. We could do one for Capes and one for Sidekicks, for Marvel and DC. Who were the lamest, who got their ass beat the worst in 2020 each year. Well, yeah, we can't do that at the end of this year because we know Zeb Wells.
Yeah, like I said, it's for next year. It's gonna be a whole project. Zeb
Wells would sweep.
It's like the Razzie Awards. He shows up. Like, I don't want you in my house. Get out of here.
Oh, funny. Oh, that'd be so funny.
When I heard there was an award ceremony that I was being honored at, I'm like, oh, buddy, no.
Oh, my lord. But yeah.
You know me. I love to kick a man when he's down. It's my favorite hobby.
When he's up, when he's down. When he's awake, when he's asleep. Basically, anytime he's not pleasuring her, yes, she loves to kick a man. And even then, sometimes it's just say, come on, get in gear. Come on. Time's almost up.
Your Uber's almost here.
Mama's about done.
That scheduled Uber's almost here. Let's go.
But yeah, this is such a 1965 book because Gargan, look at that first panel of Gargan where he's like around the corner watching Pete. He's like smoking. He's like, just
a classic guy creeping around in a trench coat at that point.
Wearing a fedora, smoking. Yeah.
Surprised he didn't have a windowless panel van at that point.
And I love how he distracted him so he could get back into the house. He threw a webbed bat at him.
Batman, my favorite character.
But then, all of a sudden...
Poor Ray.
Oh, and then they really didn't get into Betty Brant. Again, the whole Ned thing.
She's been there from the beginning. She's behind it all. It's not even Jameson. It's her.
Yeah, because again, I think even back here, she's plotting how to use Ned and for her own means, and making Peter jealous. Right.
For the life of me, why is the Scorpion green? I don't get it.
I don't know.
Is there like a green Scorpion or something that I'm unaware of?
Unless it was just like...
Was Steve technically colorblind or something?
I mean,
I guess... Okay, there is a green Scorpion. Is it like the most deadly Scorpion, or...
I was just thinking maybe it was a comic thing, maybe, because again, like coloring back in the day, yeah, because the whole, he was gray in the first appearance, and then there was weird things with the coloring, that's why they turned him green, so...
I don't know, it's just weird.
Alright, I have a question for you as a woman. I don't know how much you know about 1965 fashions, but why is Betty dressed like Santa Claus?
Yo, the 60s were like the food, the clothes, all that shit. Everybody was high off LSD. Had to be.
I mean, it looks like she tried to...
Chicken, a whole chicken in a can The whole like Jello for dinner in a mold type shit. Yeah, they were off their rockers, bro. It was pure microwaves. You got to remember they didn't have no safety with the shit they were doing.
That's true.
Yeah,
I
they were
mean,
not making good decisions in the 60s.
She wearing a whole ass red outfit with like white fur on the collar and the pants. I mean, come on. I mean, like she's auditioning to be Mrs.
Maybe
Claus.
she's auditioning to be Mrs. Claus.
That's what I was. Yeah. Oh, there's the plot. She's even trying to get Santa entangled in her evil web. How dare you, Betty?
Santa's already kind of evil. He does have a sweatshop.
Oh.
We'll leave it alone. But the more I think about it, the more definitely if I ever have kids, there's no Santa. Sorry.
Sweatshop makes them wear uncomfortable shoes while they're making toys. I get you. Makes those animals travel around the world in one night.
Slave driver.
Oh my lord.
And that's why Thanksgiving is better holiday. I mean, if you take out the whole history of Thanksgiving anyway.
You take out the
the
slaughter of indigenous people. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Thanksgiving.
I mean, it's America though, you know.
Well, yeah.
Everything's kind of that. Because capitalism.
They gave...
It's a real green scorpion, but like, I guess it's not one of the poisonous ones weird. Whatever. I'm gonna let it go.
They gave Scorpion the Captain America origin. Here, drink this serum, and then, grab these electrodes. There, now you're superhuman.
Well, it's still better than hard water and lightning. Hey,
oh, that's true.
I mean, basically the same thing, honestly, when you think about it. But at least he didn't have to wear an ugly, fugly costume with a tail. Glorified furry.
I don't know, man. I mean, isn't that your supervillain origin? Hard water? You drink all that hard water? Gives you supers.
I'm an anti-hero. Not necessarily a villain, but if you punch me...
It gives you limited super strength. And boy, who thought he would have gone evil? He agreed to gain powers and murder Spider-Man for $10,000. Boy, who would have thought he would have gone bad?
Exactly. Just no forethought, bro.
Yeah, that whole tail thing, I mean, I know it's on the back, but very...
It looks like a mutated sock monkey. Like, I can't deal with
that
it.
That tail looks very phallic weapon there. I don't know.
It doesn't look like the good phallic. It looks like soft and mushy. It actually doesn't look metallic. Like, it just looks like it's stuffed with a roll of tube socks. It's giving Batman Damned cover, if I'm being honest.
Yes, thank you, one of my two penis experts, Lilith Hellfire. Thank you. Thank you for your expert testimony.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it'd be fun. It look like it'd be floppy. Just saying.
Because I know Lilith likes it hard. Oh, yes, and again, we're back in the era of the teenager.
Everything has a hyphen, bro. Like, I can't take it.
Yeah,
I hate hyphens.
I know. That's like, again, the English is such a weird language. It's like, are butt cheeks one word, or do you have to spread them?
Hey-o. Hey, save that for the Patreon.
What's the matter? You don't like my joke? Do you think it stinks? So the Scorpion knocks out...
The one place you don't want to get caught up in a jam, for sure.
Whoa! Yeah, you don't want any jam from there. Anyway, so Scorpion knocks out Spider-Man, and he's like, robs the armored car, and then he's like, hey, the other one who knows my identity is Jameson. If I kill him, no one will be able to find me.
He's like a dog with a bone on this one for now.
Hey-oh. And then, again, Jameson, what have I done?
You created a monster in this one. You know, it won't be his last time creating a villain either.
Well, I think his first villain was Mrs. Claus here.
If only somebody would be brave enough to pull the trigger. But I don't know. Are women allowed to be bad people anymore? I don't know.
I think back then they were like, oh no, these frail broads, I can't be a villain. But I think now they could.
I don't know.
Someone could retcon it. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, outside of the X-Men, can women be bad? Be villains in Marvel? I don't know.
Who are some? We got some female villains. At least this one would be original. Wouldn't be like, oh hey, it's the female Beetleborg. I was just waiting for Lilith to say one Beetle was
Vulture's
batted.
Granddaughter. I like that story, just to be clear.
Lady Electra.
Like, isn't that? Never mind.
What do you say? What are you saying? You're saying Dylan's half a broad already?
I mean,
look at that costume.
Don't at me. Lighten up. The world's about to blow up and end. Just have fun, guys.
Then I mean, there's been how many cravens. I mean, he's had sons, daughters, wives. There's been...
He was spreading it high, he was spreading it wide, and he was spreading it low.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Save for the Patreon. Oh, he rips that tail. I was waiting for Scorpion to actually feel physical pain if that tail was connected. 'Cause he rips that tail off.
Yeah. I want to see somebody swing him by that damn tail, you know?
Yeah,
Dash him into a building several times.
I'm trying to remember when, but I swear I think it's been done before.
Like, I just want to see the Hulk absolutely obliterate this dude, bro.
Whoa. But yeah, Spider-Man defeats the Scorpion, and then Jameson's like, my secret's safe. But then Peter's like, oh no, my face is all cut up and bruised. What do I tell Aunt May and the kids at school? I'm like, tell the kids at school mind their effing business. They don't like
Yeah, it's not like it's not like even Child Protective Service was the actual thing in the 60s. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and none of the other kids like you anyway, so just tell them to go F off, you know?
No, Flash would be totally mad. He's like, I'm supposed to be the only one beating you up. What the hell?
Well, yeah, he says something, and Pete flips on, and he's like, no, I beat you. He's like, I won't let you use that excuse that you're already half beaten up, that, you know.
He's a gentleman bully.
Pete, what happened to your face?
And shut your filthy mouth.
Had a good time last night. That's what happened. Mind your business.
Your mom got kind of rough, Flash.
Nice.
Remember, kids, ain't no comeback for your ass. That ain't what your mom said.
I mean, it is. It's ass whooping.
Oh, yeah, but there are no words to come back to that. And then he tells
So, in short, he pulled a Frank Miller and called his mother up.
Oh! Whoa!
Your mother's a whore!
But then he goes home and tells Aunt May he's playing football. I wish he would have played those awful roughneck games.
Like, everybody can't be in Brooklyn playing stickball, Aunt May. Calm down. You can't all play kick the can. It's not the Depression anymore. Calm down, old lady.
Oh my god, I told Luke I couldn't play football. Oh man, I'm Aunt freaking... When did I go from being Peter Parker to Aunt freaking May?
Life comes at you fast, Phil.
Well, make sure you wear your warm sweater down there.
It's always hoodie season if you try hard enough. Just know that.
Oh yeah, she's always cold. I think Lilith was raised on the surface of the sun. She's always cold.
I am Hellspawn.
That's
you know?
true. That's true. Oh yeah, and then the end of this is so funny when Jameson's like, oh, of course, if someone has too much power, they're gonna, eventually they're gonna go bad. I'm like, oh, you mean you, like tailing a teenager
every single time,
creating a supervillain? Yeah. Stan, stay happy, keep healthy, and watch out. Don't let your web get tangled. Whoa.
Words to live by, my friend. Words to live by.
Watch out for them swinger parties. All right. Anything else on this one, or should we get to the next one?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So the Scorpion reappears 9 months later in Amazing Spider-Man 29 from October 1965. Oh God, Stan loved these long titles. Never step on a Scorpion, or do you think it's easy to dream up titles like this?
It is when you're smoking doobies.
You think the stuff they were smoking with back then was good or not?
Smoked a doobie.
Oh, no, it's actually proven to have been trash.
Wow.
The real stuff was the LSD,
I was going to say,
peyote,
they were
the psychedelics. That's what the 60s are known for.
They were smoking the crap stuff,
They were smoking garbage trash.
I don't think...
Seed stems and all. I could not live back then, bro.
They were smoking little cabbage.
Be lucky if you got a special brownie.
Be decades later before Grant Morrison weaponized the drug use in the office.
A little ayahuasca guided by a professional could do a lot of people good is all that I'll say, and leave it alone.
Does it make you crap your pants too?
It's never happened to me, but...
She's like, I emptied out first. Never.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Do I say it? Oh my god, do I say it? What do anal sex and smoking ayahuasca with Grant Morrison have in common? It always empty over. But I hope you hit that. I hope you fell out of that damn chair, Justin. Oh, I'll tell him that. All right. So yeah, of course, same creative team as last time. Stan Lee, Steve Ditko, and Sam Rose. Double the Stan, double the Steve, and one Sam. Does your name start with an S? And then you can work on the Amazing Spider-Man.
Shame it's not Spectacular Spider-Man. It has a little bit more pizzazz.
Yeah.
A little more pizzazz.
Well, fire up that time machine. Be like, amazing. No, Stan. So
The last thing I'm gonna do if I get a time machine. I'm going into the future and breaking that fucker. I ain't coming back.
Are you kidding? Go back, but here you Stan. Sign this. Okay, bye.
No. I'm going to the future if there's a future, and I ain't coming back. Did all that turn out? Was I right to leave and go to Canada? Yep, looks like it.
Lilith jumps far enough into the future. What is this white featureless void?
Perfect.
Oh, God. Finally.
Even better. No humanity left.
Finally.
Even better.
Finally, quiet time with my favorite person and my favorite sexual partner, myself.
Oh, don't forget. I'm bringing the android. Don't worry.
Well, those batteries better. That sucker better be nuclear.
I'm working on it. Don't tell my NSA agent, but I'm working on it.
I think it's like a proton pack strapped to its back for a power source. Oh,
you see me in the Middle East? No, you didn't. Getting some yellow cake.
They found me, the Iranians. Oh my lord! But then one day you'll die, and that poor sex bot will be stuck in the void by himself.
It's okay. I'll make sure he's self-replicating after I die.
Oh, they're gonna say.
The future's just all androids. It's fine.
They're gonna say, "Oh, buildings. He can self-destruct himself if he wants."
Oh, my doom! I'm that narcissistic and selfish? Well, your job is done. Now you must die. That's only for humans. Androids don't deserve that.
Oh, okay. Oh my god! You see the flood of doom merch is already starting. I saw a shirt with like all
oh god, filthy casuals. I am just so not ready.
It's almost
for
like
it,
the
bro.
Hawaiian shirt, but it's just like all the doom panels from like Secret Wars and stuff. I'm just like, oh, here we go. Again, none of this is going to be in the movie. It's going to be played by Robert Downey Jr. So let the merch,
Bro,
the flood of merch begin.
Not to be an a-hole, but like, man, is Robert Downey Jr.'s past and age catching up to him fast.
Well, again, was that the perfect role then? Because it's like they don't care. They don't care if you're age.
Listen. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I don't think Robert Downey Jr. is handsome enough to be Dr. Doom. I just don't.
You don't think he's handsome enough to play the guy with the messed up face, kid?
It's always messed up for TV and movie purposes. I'm just saying.
Oh God.
He is supposed to technically be kind of handsome, and that's what drove him over the edge. Is his little, his face got fucked up. So
I know, but I don't know. I think this last couple Avengers movies, I think they kind of prettied him up. The thing with the hair and stuff, and I think they can pretty him up by the time the movie comes around. And again, we have all kinds.
I don't want it to be all CGI though. I just want is it so hard to ask for just a naturally handsome man these days?
Oh,
all the men are getting like shit to work done too. It's like, bro, oh god, the beauty standards caught up to men too, and it doesn't look as good on men. Plastic surgery, they're still working that shit out, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Zac Efron.
Again, burn.
I can say that as a Zac Efron fan.
Yes, what happened to the good old days when men could age like crap and it didn't matter?
You could just move on to the next one.
You just stuck him next to a.
They didn't just keep shoving them in your face.
You just stuck him next to a female co-star 30 years their junior.
Not even that. You just move on. Like Robert Redford was Brad Pitt before Brad Pitt was Brad Pitt, and now I don't even know.
Now he plays Alexander Pierce. Yeah, who knows?
That's why the Bond movies are my best. One gets a little too old, you get a new one. Nobody says a word.
Man, what does the James Bond franchise and Lilith Hellfire's love life have in common?
You only get 2 or 3 times, and then you're blocked.
2 or 3 times, then you're out of a job. And you might get flung by an injector seat. All right. While Peter Parker is out shopping for new clothes because he outgrew I love. He's like, oh, I must outgrew these. Yeah, getting fat, kid.
Well, like wildfire, he is a teenager.
Getting fat and lazy, kid. A teenager. Scorpion has his I can't believe this. Scorpion has his costume returned to him in prison, and he escapes, wearing revenge on Spider-Man and J. Jonah Jameson. Yeah, he pretended to have like a fit or something until he gave him that costume back. Then he had a costume back. He's like, yeah, see you suckers, and broke out.
Yeah.
Think they would do that at Arkham? Of course they would. That place is a revolving door. Back at the Daily Bugle, Peter is talking to Betty Brant and Ned Leeds, who has just returned back from Europe for good. Yes, he left in 20, now he's back. A police officer comes in and tells Jameson that an extra security detail has been assigned to protect him from the Scorpion. Spider-Man decides to swing around town to attract Scorpion's attention, but instead is giving Scorpion plenty of time to attack Jameson. Yeah, idiot, just hang around Jameson. He's going to show up. You know he's going to show up, especially if you're both there. Stupid kids. He realizes this possibility and decides to head to the Daily Bugle just in case. When he gets there, Scorpion has already started to run after Jameson. As Spider-Man and Scorpion trade blows... Shut up. Jameson's office is demolished. But when the police arrive, Scorpion flees outside. As the two fight on the rooftop, Spider-Man creates bolas made out of his web to tangle Scorpion and swing Scorpion around the town and into the Hudson River. Well, if that don't kill him, nothing will. The Hudson River. As Scorpion splashes about, Spider-Man tangles him in a net of webbing, waiting for the police to pick him up. Yeah, don't give him his caution back this time, idiots. Once Spider-Man is finished, he returns to the Daily Bugle as Peter Parker to check on Betty Brant. When he's told by Jameson that she was sent home, he calls her house, and we see that Betty's on the couch getting rest from the fright fest that happened earlier. Even more concerning, Aunt May is in the kitchen, and she gets a dizzy spell and almost faints.
She's overstimulated.
Heavens! 2 for 1 at the grocery store. Ugh. This is where they should have killed her. You know that, right?
Of course.
They should have killed her here and left her dead. They should have given her that Ma and Pa Kent. Be like, yep, he's a hero now. Just kill her off. So yeah, Scorpion last amazing number 20, which we just did. Oh yeah, and then Jameson and Frederick Foswell, who we talked about before.
Oh god, I totally forgot. Yeah.
Talk about a series of cat burglaries involving scientific equipment. This is foreshadowing the events of Amazing Spider-Man 30 through 33. The Master Planner kids. We all know who that is, right?
Oh yeah.
Yep. And it even goes into Aunt May's dizzy spells because she needs like a magic antidote for that. But yes, the Master Planner kids. The greatest hero in the Marvel Universe, Otto Octavius! Oh! That's his safe word, Otto Octavius. Or his on button, I don't know. Yeah, I love Ned comes back. Peter's like, oh, great. But Betty's already weaving her little web because it's, she's like, oh my God, So Ned has to take her home and take care of her, and then she's working on him. She's working on him.
Damsel in distress gets him every time, ladies.
Oh, Ned, I can't take it. Well, how can I make you feel better? Oh, can you put on this hair dryer? We call it the Winkler device.
Oh no.
I'm telling you, Ned Leeds, even Roderick Kingsley, they were all brainwashed by Betty with that damn Winkler device.
That superior.
Oh, okay. How about that? Let's retcon it. Roderick Kingsley isn't even the original Hobgoblin. He was another brainwashed dupe, and it was Betty.
Oh yeah, I'm down for it.
Betty was the Hobgoblin. Yes. She was throwing them balls at Peter. Ah, you like it.
Couple of balls down the gob.
Oh, damn. All right. So, anything else on these? Oh Lord.
No, I don't think so.
Don't worry, kids. We'll be out of the teenager phase by next episode.
Yes.
Then I just look at these letters pages and read these old comics. I'm like, oh Lord, if they only knew what was coming in the next 60 years. Alien symbiotes, Todd McFarlane, Maximum.
Honestly, I feel like that's where we kind of peaked.
Oh really? The 90s?
Yeah.
Damn, Skippy girl.
The more I think about it, I don't think that that's a subjective statement to make. I think it's starting to be objectively true.
Literally, when they ended the volume 1, that's pretty much where we peaked.
Spider-Man should have at most 3 volumes. At most.
Yeah. I mean, at some point they went back to the original legacy numbering, but then of course they had to restart a damn number 1 again.
Yep.
But yeah,
it's a love-hate relationship with the legacy numbers for sure.
Well, I saw people online saying, and it's true. It's like at least back in the day, he experienced growth. He graduated high school. He went to college. He went to graduate school. He got married. Now they just paint him as a loser,
a deadbeat even.
Yeah, doesn't do nothing.
Might as well get those sweatpants out.
Again, you want him to be. Whether he's married or not, you want him to be relatable. What's more relatable than I
guess they think all Gen X and
maybe
millennials are losers. Maybe they think that is being relatable.
Yeah, but again,
it's unappetizing.
What's more relatable to
he's incompetent. It's unappetizing.
Yeah, but I mean, what's more relatable to the young kids now than I can't make the rent or I can't afford a house. I mean, come
I
on.
mean, he's always been that way. They found a way to pinch through, you know?
Yes, exactly.
I mean, trying to make money as a photojournalist in 2024, though. Good luck. Maybe National Geographics, but definitely not a daily paper. Daily paper? Do they even have those?
I was going to say, now...
actual physical...
Well, I was going to say...
The only one I see is, like, what is it, the penny saver with the coupon?
Every 2 years or so, when they mention the Daily Bugle, is it still a paper or is it a website now?
It's a website, for sure.
That's what they need to do. Yeah.
Even worse, it's just one of those like Instagram pages that put out news. It's not even its own web page. It's just an Instagram handle.
Oh my God, yeah. Jameson needs to be back in charge of the Bugle, and it's like, yeah, he runs a website, and then they're like trying to come up with a new app or something. He could be Elon Musk. No.
Hitler. And the new one, just because I heard he's getting petty, we have to call him Shelon Tusk.
Oh,
that is the new way. He is being really petty and vindictive.
Oh yeah.
Banning people off of Twitter left and right now.
Well, did you see? I guess he must have put up some parody thing about Kamala Harris, and someone called him out on it, and he's like, "It's parody." He's like, "And parody's fine." He's like, "I asked that world-renowned expert, Professor Suggon Suggon D's nuts."
Yeah.
I'm like, really? I'm like. Remember what billionaires...
Cultural vandal. Cultural vandal.
Remember back in the day when even if they weren't, billionaires pretended in public they were classy? Remember?
Very briefly.
Remember when the rich...
I will say, listen, Bill Gates, if you know, you know. So that ever since that realization, I was like, yeah, because they're new money. They're not old money. Like a Rockefeller would never. Say what you want. A Vanderbilt would never.
Exactly. They knew how to hide their secrets.
Exactly. A Rothschild actually would. Let me just pull that back.
Yeah, man. None of these rich anymore know how to keep a damn secret.
Masks are off because money's drying up. That's what it's all about, honestly.
Exactly.
But anywho.
Anyway, enough about the hellscape.
Exactly. Let's get to some fun stuff.
What did we get this week? Oh my lord.
Wait. I just need one tangent.
Yes, ma'am.
I just need one tangent. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
To talk about the hellscape.
Yeah. What the hell is up with this?
To celebrate, let me quote Marvel, to celebrate Donald Duck's 90th and Wolverine's 50th. Here's a smash-up mashup no one fucking asked for.
I think there's a Thor one too. It's just like, really?
And, yeah, it's a Thor one too. Let's go through the covers.
Oh, Lord.
And we all know who this is.
Well, what?
And then, wait, there's more. Oh, wait, no, I guess there wasn't. Guess that was it. But yeah, I think that was a lot. That was an atrocious amount of freaking variant covers.
Yeah.
You know how Duck
it's like, babes, nobody really cares that much about Donald Duck. But what pisses me off is Mickey Mouse is Hawkeye and Goofy is the Hulk? Excuse me? It makes no sense.
No,
makes no sense.
They just threw a character in a role. They didn't care if it made sense.
Like, if you're gonna do a cash grab, at least make it make sense. Okay, that's just my tangent. Too many variants and, like, Mickey Mouse is Hawkeye. How dare you? How dare you?
Yeah, I know.
Duckburg. It was a terrible plot, too. Just, ugh.
Oh, really?
I'm glad that was given to me for free.
That taste is still in my mouth.
Truly. Matter of fact, let me take a sip on that one, just thinking about it.
Okay,
yeah, we got a lot of books this week, actually. At first, I thought I didn't have a lot, and then I started going through the pile. I'm like, oh, another spider book. I'm counting Black Widow, Venomous #1.
Yes.
Because she has a symbiote as a spider book, just so we're all clear.
Yes.
Okay. And it's Erica Schultz.
Yes. So yes, let's clarify. There weren't a lot of DC books this week.
Yes.
But, yeah, I mean...
wonder why.
Why?
No, curious, genuinely.
Well,
they blew their load at Comic-Con, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, my. Yeah, they're still working on that.
So where do you want to start, good friend? Maybe Spider-Man Shadow of the Green Goblin #4?
Sure, let's talk that. And again, kids, JMD Mateus will be back. Capes and Lunatics episode 336 to talk all about that. And Robin Lives and his Kickstarter stuff, so... But yeah, I kind of like he's coming back. We can talk the whole Shadow of the Green Goblins thing with him.
Yeah, definitely.
So what did you think? I mean, like, you know, I like that he actually called out. Like, oh yeah, hey, we've never done anything with Harry's mother, have we?
I know. know, it's so funny. I was just like, oh, he's like, oh yeah. When people finally remember, oh, hey, we never did that. I mean, it's been like a million years and we never got into it.
Decades, and it's like, yeah, we know.
Yeah.
I think with Harry and Gwen, everyone just assumed the mother was dead.
Yeah. But those scenes, man, like, it's so emotional. Like, this book doesn't have any right to be emotional. Like, it's a stupid comic book. But it's like really, I felt like it's really like a lot of good pathos and emotional development that unfortunately we need in the present day.
I was gonna say that's called good writing.
I know. I don't want to be rude.
Yes, I
to
know.
other people, but like
I know.
this is what like modern comics is missing. Instead of just they fight for 15 pages. Here's the next crossover. Here's a team up. Here's a cameo. Like, where's the character development?
That's what we said. It's like, where's
the fleshed out world? Where's the fleshed out character?
Yes, supporting.
Where's the lived in feeling?
Supporting
that
cast.
sucks you into the pages.
Supporting cast, yes. And again, you know, he made an intriguing story. He even made Harry interesting to you, didn't he?
Well, yeah. What Harry gets the sad was that nobody really wants to develop him. They just like kind of he's just there as like a backup. You know,
Well,
he's a backup villain with no care put into him 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, no, I don't think anyone's really put much time into
And
Harry.
it's supposed to be his best friend and
Except for,
all the heart-wrenching shit they've been through. And people just forget it, sweep it under the rug, kill him off. It doesn't matter. Give him the Osborn amnesia. Who cares?
yeah, I mean,
It's a comic book.
I don't think
What are you complaining for?
I don't
you
think
know?
I don't think any writer, including Stanley, has done as much for Harry as J.M. DeMatteis has
I agree.
in the 90s
and
and
it's
now.
like it's supposed to be the foundation of like really a lot of Peter's trauma outside of Uncle Ben too. It's like
Yes.
the kid can't catch a break. You know, that kind of thing. Like every person he gets close to, ooh, something bad happens.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's just kind of the trajectory of a hero in comics. So people forget that. They just want to pile on the crap. Oh, he can't make the rent. He broke up with Mary Jane. This, that, and the third. And it's like, okay.
Peter's whole life, again, it's the you know, everyone in his life either dies or becomes the villain.
Exactly. Aunt May.
She's a villain.
Poop or get off the pot, sister. One or the other. What is it going to be?
You mean die?
Or become evil?
I think she's halfway there, but
Yeah, for not kicking the bucket for holding on so long. She's definitely become the villain. She has lived long enough to see herself become the villain because she has taken up space.
again, Marvel, I don't care how you spin it. I mean, that he made a deal with the devil is just...
Her husband, literally. There you go.
Your flagship character made a deal with the devil.
And they still don't. And they still refuse to admit that was a mistake.
They refuse to correct it. I know.
So bad. But this is good. I think that's why we have to keep digging into the past, because they just don't see a future with the character. Like every time they try something new, it's like, ew.
Again, all these miniseries based in the 90s must be making money because they keep going to it. So
it's like, babes, let's just roll the sliding time scale back. And listen, if they did that, if they just kind of like did a quote unquote initiative where every character was back to the 90s status quo, I wouldn't blink a freaking eye, bro.
yeah, let's set a specific date, 1996, 1997, and be like, okay, nothing that's happened after that happened. We're starting fresh from right here.
I'd even go as far as 1998. Boom.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't even give 1999 a chance. 1998, that's the hard date. So they can go backwards and they can go up to 98. They can tell stories out of sequential order, but that is the frame. That is the time frame.
Basically, like I said, when Volume 1 of Amazing Spider-Man ended and like kind of like when everyone was back from Heroes Reborn. Yes.
Mm-hmm. I think it's time. They got to pull that trigger because like every new thing that they've been trying has been flopping. Not you, Blood Hunt. You're okay. I mean, you're no King in Black, but you're good. You're good.
Come on. Let's get some Crisis on Infinite on Not So Infinite Decades.
Well, I mean, they're bringing the TVA and they're out of ideas at this point.
Yes. Speaking of the TVA, we got a Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider this week.
Yes, we did. Shout out to Stephanie Phillips and Federica Mancini.
Yes.
The art was absolutely stunning. I love the art on it. Story still feels a little rough to me, but it's we're in the 3rd issue.
I just hope they.
I just want her and Miles to go back to like a dimension together, where neither dimension has a Gwen or a Miles, and just live happily ever after at this point. Like that's the only future that I see for these two characters.
I just hope they pay off the mystery. It's like, yeah, why did she run from her dimension and basically just like abandon her father? What happened?
I mean, if it's easy to abandon someone, clearly they did something to you. So She didn't look back, bro. She jumped through the portal. Like,
Mhm.
she was gone. She's like, good. Let me get the hell out of here. Good. Very rarely does she talk about her home dimension. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, we'll see where that goes. I hope it's not that, but if it is, I understand.
Yeah. Oh, you did mention Black Widow Venomous #1.
Yes, I was actually really fascinated by this.
Yeah, basically Black Widow.
Because, like, I always joke. It's like, well, Black Widow, spider motif. Why is she not a spider person?
It makes sense for more than a lot of the people who've gotten symbiotes in the recent years. Normie. Liz.
Well, no, that makes them interesting, though. I mean, Natasha's interesting in her own right without a symbiote,
True.
but, like, holy shit, Natasha with I need this in a movie or a cartoon or something. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I do like...
this works for me.
This was basically her training the symbiote. Be like, no, you need to learn how to fight in my style, you know?
And I always forgot until this book, Venom War is, a thing.
Oh, yeah, that's coming, yeah.
But, like, because she's so, like, morally gray. Like, I know in recent future they have tried to not paint her as so morally gray, but I'm talking, like, old school, like, Daredevil Natasha.
Yeah.
This is what it's giving. And I love that version of Natasha.
Yes.
Where she's a badass spy and she just leans into it.
And
or some of the other recent runs that they've had where she leans into being a spy. She loves being a spy because she's good at it. And she does what she needs to do. She toes that her line of what she feels is right and wrong. And when you get a symbiote, you got to kind of, like, have a firm grip on that.
Yes. And again, it is so good because, as with every other book, it's written by Erica Schultz.
It's got depth. Like, it's a lot of thought put into it. It doesn't feel cash grabby.
I think this is a one-shot. Yeah, they didn't, like, spread it out, too many parts, so.
Yeah, and I could actually go for another two or three issues, honestly. It had some very intriguing themes to it.
I could go for this as a regular monthly book.
Or backup or somewhere, something.
At least a backup, yeah. But I'm like, more than, like, even, like, a Carnage book, I would rather read this.
Depends on who's writing Carnage, but I get you.
True. Yeah. But, I mean, again, I think this story with this version of Natasha is more interesting than just, oh, I'm going to kill because for the sake of that, I'm a killer.
Yeah, because that's what I was trying to do.
Yeah. At least, there's complex layers.
Yeah, I didn't feel like the old, like, plot beats of when somebody gets a symbiote, and the struggle. Like, she just kind of embraces and gets to fucking work, bro. And that's how you tell a story.
Yeah. I mean, the transition was, I think, the smoothest anyone's had, pretty much.
Well, she's also the person that's had the best grip on themselves. Like, she wasn't at her lowest point or going through any of that other stuff that usually happens when people get symbiotes.
True.
She's also not a serial killer, Well, I mean, she is, but kind of not. She's a mass murderer, not a serial killer. But for good, for country.
Government sanctioned.
Exactly. Which, is the worst kind, if you ask me. At least do it for your own profit, not the government. Just saying.
Or so Lilith Hellfire's heard.
No. But no, I thought it was solid, and I mean, I hope they go back to this well, but, like, don't beat a dead horse. If it doesn't make sense, don't do it. But if it does make sense, do it,
Yeah. Because that's what I was going to say. I wonder if this is going to last, just because they love putting people back to their status quos eventually.
I mean, they have to do something with Black Widow. And like I said, to me, it makes sense for her to be in the Spider-Verse, even tangentially with a symbiote. It just kind of makes sense to me.
Yeah. I
don't know why they didn't do it sooner.
Exactly.
Like, I had said that, and then, like, literally, probably, like, 6 months later, this book was announced. I was just like, I'm manifesting the wrong things here, but okay.
I mean, unless maybe just...
Come on, lottery.
Because I don't know if are they not interested in her for the Avengers book just because Black Widow's no longer in the MCU? Oh.
Yeah, and the people are still pissed about the Black Widow treatment. And so, like, the further she stays away from the Avengers and Hawkeye and all that other traditional stuff, I'd say get her back with Daredevil.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if the symbiote thing's not going to get her back with Daredevil. I love that team up so much. It was so good.
Yes.
I said Daredevil he's getting back to his roots. Like, he's fixing his issues. So I say we can go back and tread some of that old territory that we haven't tread in, like, 20, 30, dare I say 40 years.
I was going to say, him and Black Widow, what was that, 70s, 80s?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Like I told DG Chichester, if he ever gets another chance with Black Armor, I need a little Black Widow cameo. I need that. Because he's supposed to be that. And she's like, play around.
Or even if it's not Black Armor, I mean, I'm down for Chichester just writing regular, because he did write Daredevil before that, too. I'm like, yeah, but
Whenever Sal gets too busy, I feel like they should give him a call. Because don't get me wrong, I love what Sal is doing. Like I said, we were getting back to basics, and so many comic book characters, especially the street level characters, need to get back to basics. I'm tired of everybody being in space and these big unnecessary crossovers.
Yeah.
Let's do the work.
Exactly. If not before, I guarantee you when Daredevil Born Again comes out, they're going to be doing all kinds of Daredevil stuff. I bet you won't get a Chichester or miniseries or something at that point, if not before.
Fingers crossed. From your lips to CG's ears.
Again, it just seems like that stuff must be paying off because they keep going back to the DeMatteis's.
It's the solid foundation. The modern comics don't have a solid foundation.
Yeah.
They don't. It's all wibbly wobbly garbage.
So I mean, look at they keep
like,
doing it.
It just doesn't make sense. A lot of stuff they're doing.
They keep going back to those two, Peter David, Ron Mars. I mean, they're all these '90s guys. They keep asking them to do these things. So
yes. Speaking of getting back to basics and doing foundational work, Ultimate Spider-Man #7. Anyone?
yes.
Not a fan of the cover, but the story was solid.
Yeah. Working on them suits, and
Yeah.
we get our young version of Ultimate Auto. Oh, that's right. Oh, y'all get pretty.
I'm liking that we're digging into the politics of the world and stuff.
Yes.
We get Ben and Jonah, like that whole situation.
Oh,
and
yeah.
there's there's a lot of stylistic action that I'm enjoying, and it's like for some random reason I don't know why, and I'm not like complaining about it, but like they're like trying to get like this gritty realism vibe. I don't know how I feel about that just yet, but
Oh, yeah. Well, again, sometimes I think with any version of any Ultimates, they like try to keep it quote unquote realistic, more grounded.
yeah, we're kind of bouncing all over the place a little bit, but I like that. It doesn't feel too like drastic when we're transitioning between all the characters. Because like honestly, like if I had to spend too much time with any of these characters, I'd probably be bored and wondering what everybody else is doing. So I feel like they spend just enough time before they bounce to the next thing.
Yes.
So the pacing is pretty good for me.
And then of course at the end, spoilers, kids, Tony Stark, aka Iron Lad, shows up.
Yeah.
Are you reading any of the Ultimate Avenger stuff, or they?
No.
What was that? What came before all this? Yeah, the whole reason there's a new Ultimate Universe is the Maker, mess with history, yeah. And then Tony's like, "Oh,
I'm like, babes, Franklin Richards did it better at this point. Like the only Ultimate book I care about is Spider-Man. Okay, just same as last time, pretty much. It's like, hate to be the one to tell you, bud.
Well, I think Miles Morales was speaking for you because as he's escaping the 616, the Maker goes to Miles and be like, "Hey, you want to go back?" And Miles is like, "Nah, I'm good."
It's like my universe was actually better. Surprise!
Not now, because the Maker altered history. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what comes of that. Yeah, like I think this is my second favorite book outside of Shadow of the Green Goblin this week. So
Yeah. Well, okay, there's the good Spider books. All right, Amazing Spider-Man 54 came out.
Wop, wop.
Womp womp.
This is the lamest version of Sinister Six I've ever seen.
It's just wrapping up the whole Norman thing. I saw, was it IGN who said, "Oh, this is the perfect ending to Peter and Norman." I was like, okay, I see you writing under a pen name, Zeb. Okay.
I mean, honestly, when you think about the big comic book outlets, they can't really be too harsh. I've literally never seen them give a big 2 book like anything under a 6.
That's true. Because if you're too harsh to somebody, you ain't getting interviews.
You don't get
no
more free copies, or your editor
interviews,
gets mad or whatever.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Oh my god! But
so I never really. I've stopped reading IGN a long time ago.
Yeah. No. I just saw it randomly came up on Twitter or something. I was like, what? But did you read that damn letters page? They're like, oh yeah, next issue 55 was supposed to be Zeb's last. They're like, oh yeah, he agreed to stay to 60.
I told you it was supposed to be earlier. I told you.
I know, but I'm like, who the F?
A little birdie told me, I'm like, no, we can't possibly be getting more.
Who the F greenlighted 5 more issues? Unless they,
I guess nobody wants to touch it with a 10-foot pole right now.
Well, unless they had to kill time until 8 deaths.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think they were
it might just be
behind a little bit.
It might just be easier to kill time for those 5 months or whatever. Or not even 5, 2.5, because we get 2 a month. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, God, it don't remind me we get 2 a month. It pisses me off. Like, why are we? It feels like we're racing to the end of Spider-Man or something. Like, when people start putting out 2 books a month, I'm just.
Well, we've been doing 2 books a month because it's Spider-Man.
I know, but like, we don't need to. Clearly, the quality has suffered. I'm just saying.
Well, now let's do it.
I'm being so serious.
Well, now let's do it so we get out of the Zeb era, okay? quicker.
Even then, I want it to feel like a treat. I'm sorry.
I know.
Spider-Man has not been feeling like a treat. It's been feeling like a freaking homework assignment.
I know.
The one that you put off to like freaking 6 a.m. before you get in your shower to go to school, that one. For me, that would have been trigonometry.
Lilith's like reading it on the bus before she's going to school.
Oh yeah, been there, done that.
But yeah, again they wrapped up the arc. Again, this would have been a fine. Well, I can say it was going to be good, but this could have been an ending for the Zeb Wells
perfect
stuff.
stopping place.
Yes,
A jumping off point, if you will.
this is done. The end. Yes,
His watch has ended.
because even before I read that in the letters page, I'm like, why didn't they just end it here?
Yeah, like I said, I think they needed more time. But I told you it was supposed to end sooner than this. I told you that.
Because it literally, don't they have the last page says the end? I'm like, okay, let's do it.
I ordered my helium tank, though, so I'm super excited. I'm waiting on my Spider-Man balloon.
Oh, yeah.
For November, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Because literally,
As
kids,
long as it doesn't go into my birthday month, I'm good.
it's official. Oh, yeah, it's going to be before December. Yeah, no, kid,
Because
literally.
if it gets delayed and it shows up in December, I'm burning Marvel's fake headquarters down.
Oh, my. Yes, kids, literally, we have official confirmation. Amazing Spider-Man 60 is Zeb Wells' last, so.
So get ready for a party.
Party.
I should buy an extra copy just to burn it, yeah?
Oh, I don't know about burning Lilith.
Maybe I'll just buy the original and burn it. It's not like I can't get it elsewhere by other means.
Oh, my. Oh, God. Of course, they're going to hit us one more time. 60's a special oversized finale.
For what?
Our pain and
For
suffering.
what?
64 pages, $7.99.
Yeah, maybe I'll just print it out. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, yeah, of course, they have to mention, yeah. 8 Death is coming with Joe Kelly.
I'm excited to see what that's all about, for sure.
Yeah, 8 Death sounds good, unlike the 60 Death of Zeb Wells.
The fact that he was writing it for the freaking anniversary and, like, it really flopped. Spider-Man's last anniversary flopped hard, bro.
Oh, yes, and guess what? I think, is it next issue? I think that one might be big, too, because it's going to be Legacy 950.
I don't know. I think they kind of pick and choose these days what they're going to do. It's not necessarily a guarantee.
Yeah, I know.
Especially with people with the Zeb Wells fatigue. Like, I heard the numbers are just absolutely plummeting, bro.
Well, yeah, especially now. Everyone's just flocking to Ultimate Spider-Man.
Exactly. You know, they could put that book out twice a month. Maybe I would.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yes. Although, I don't want to rush it. Again, I'd quality over quantity.
Touche, good sir.
Let's see. Oh, God. Yes. Wait. No. 56 is $9.50, and that's also going to be oversized. Also 64 pages. Also $7.99. So they're hitting us up. They're hitting us up for $7.99 on issue 56 and 60.
You got to pick a struggle, Marvel. See, they're getting too greedy, bro.
Right. It's like, you know what? You want to do an oversized issue and price it?
They're literally taking the nerds by their ankles and shaking them, Phil.
Really, you really want to milk us? Issue 61, make that oversized, make that $7.99 and put it at the top. This is not the Zeb Wells era is over. I'll pay $10 for that.
Or no, a brand new. Maybe we don't be so harsh because you know it is corporate, so they have to keep it nice, nasty. A brand new era starts here now.
Yes.
Let's not ever mention Zeb Wells ever again after 60.
Well,
He'll be a footnote. He'll be a yellow box.
I think the fans can agree to that. Yeah, Marvel. Oh Lord. And of course, $9.50. Who's he duking out with? Tombstone. They're milking Ray. That's who they're milking.
Oh yeah, pony up, baby boy, pony up.
So I think that's who the last arc is, Tombstone. So, yep.
We're going back to a more street level thing.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
2 oversized issues in a Tombstone arc.
Says
like
it all,
a Wayne,
don't it?
Jan. The Hard Master.
He's gonna be. All right. So anything?
On that note.
What? On that note, yes. That Zeb Wells taste still in my mouth. All right.
You were still breathing, so I assumed you were okay.
Well, that's not good for anybody.
Yeah, that's true. You were still breathing, so we still give it to Zeb Wells. All right. So hold on.
He tried his best. It's just best wasn't enough.
That's right. Oh, damn it. Why don't you remind me to show the covers while I was talking about them?
Sorry. Can't read your mind. from this distance.
Oh, you don't want to know. You don't want to know the things on my mind.
I know what's in your mind. Don't want to know, but I do know.
Yeah, comics and podcasting, you know.
Exactly. He's thinking about 2026 already. What can I put on the schedule for 2026?
Well, that's like me and Justin. Anytime we mention something new, we're like, I guess that's gonna have to go on 2026 because we have 2025 all scheduled out. All right. Open schedule. All right.
Well, I guess we're watching a movie, kids. Teacher can't find the homework.
No, I got it. All right. So yes, next time. We're going to cover more Scorpion, Spectacular Spider-Man number 21, and Marvel Team Up 106. And I ain't telling Lilith who the team up is with. All right. And, of course, and then final, we're going to cover Spectacular Spider-Man 215 and 216. The Spider kicks the crap out of the Scorpion, and a mysterious figure comes to town. And, all right. And, of course... Again, no more Scarlet Spider. Well, on a regular basis, but yes, at the end of this month, you'll get Capes.
You guys covered a pretty good chunk.
Yeah, so why no? The only reason we'd go back is Ray wants to cover at some point the Peter David Scarlet Spider, Ben Reilly Scarlet Spider series from, what was that, 2016?
Okay, fair enough.
But yes,
good choice.
Capes and Lunatics International, episode 2 at the end of this month. And we're going to cover some Incredible Hulk 395 and 396, guest starring The Punisher.
Ooh.
Yep. It's safe. I can't do any Hulk on Marvel Tales, so guess what? Because a host of Gamma Charges on there. And of course, and he also doesn't want to do any Frank Castle, so I'm like, oh, this is perfect. Just waiting for a little say, who would do Frank Castle? Anyway. So yes, so send us your thoughts on all that, including, you can do the Capes Lunatics International. Oh, I told the boys, I said, since those two are so in love, I said we should steer in that skid 1 month and just do like a Sydney Sweeney movie or something.
It's funny. You can watch Immaculate.
And then the minute I put that up, Ray goes, Euphoria!
Well, that's a TV show, not a movie.
I know, but you know.
I would love to hear you three review Euphoria. I need that now.
That was Ray. Ray chimed in with that immediately.
2 seasons, get to it.
He knew exactly where she was naked. He's like, Euphoria! The hard master indeed. All right, so yes, kids, so send us your thoughts. Email us capesandlunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find all things Capes Lunatics episodes, social media, merchandise. Get your brand new and your classic Capes and Lunatics merch. And again, the Queen demands that you rain random money on us through the Cash App link. So just go there and give us money. Gimme.
Make it rain.
Don't let us dance in that horrible, dirty strip club. Just dreading the moment when that man in that scorpion outfit comes walking in with that flop.
I mean, if you're in a good strip club, the bouncer has bounced him.
That's
easily.
True. Well, I said not a good strip club, yes, with that floppy tail.
Oh, that's naughty. She looks like she was just working a stripper pole down at Divas.
And of course, the Patreon, where again, Lilith and I try to give you something. Well, we do give you something original, uncensored, and exclusive just to the patrons every month. Could be anything. Could be our road trip. Could be ranking certain things. Could just be dirty talk. Could be anything. We've reviewed the AVN Awards. It could be anything. So, yes. So, subscribe to the Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. But you can find everything all in one place. That's tubespace.ao/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.ao/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network.
More vicious and brutal than ever.
All right. Wow. Lady Hellfire.
And just like that, Mama's off TikTok. I'm on a social media break. Catch me next month, maybe, somewhere.
Again?
I'll let you know.
Oh, my. All right.
Either do the 6 or do the 9.
All right, kids. Well, again, any correspondence for Lilith can be sent to CapesandLunatics@gmail.com or carrier pigeon.
Send them all the sausage pics, boys!
Is that a sentient tongue?
No. I don't need to see any.
It's a giant-sized man thing.
Could be Justin's email.
I don't think his significant other would appreciate that.
That's true.
Yeah, y'all would find it hilarious, however.
There's a Patreon episode. You and Justin, yes. Rating pics, yes.
It doesn't feel right, bro.
All right.
Does Russell like it long? Does Russell like it hard?
As long as it's got Mountain Dew on it, he don't care.
Oh! Instead of Coke, he's doing Mountain Dew off it? Okay.
I spend too much money on tobacco and Mountain Dew. Nom, 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 nom.
See what the Scorpion has done to us, kids. I still wanted to say Shocker. Because he's such a loser. Alright, kids, come back next time for Spectacular Spider-Man 21 and Marvel Team Up 106.
That tail is definitely a tumor. Gotta be.
What?
His tail is definitely a tumor.
A tumor?
Scorpion.
It's not a tumor.
Till next time, swing on back.
Thwip. Thwip it good.